Internet Movie Databeth is on the case. Let me go first. Here for your children. Poopy. Underpants. Spoiler alert.
Welcome to episode 182 of Thanks for Watching. I'm DJ.
And I'm Joe.
But we don't have Beth today. Oh. Some interesting news about our moms. Beth's mom broke her toe today.
What?
Yeah. Slipped on some dog food.
Boy.
Ended up as she's I don't think she fell completely, but during the slippery slip part, she smacked her toe into the kennel.
Oh, man.
Kaplooey. There
Wow.
goes her toe. Yeah, that's painful.
Dorothy, you got to stop hurting yourself.
Yes, please, Dorothy. Second, my mom was at work and spun around a cart or something, and lo and behold, there was some sort of pole sticking out of that cart and tripped her.
Great.
And she fell, but didn't break her arm this time.
Okay, good.
No, she broke her collarbone instead.
Ugh.
And I'm like, Mom,
okay.
you're only like a few weeks from a couple of months from retirement.
Yeah.
Is this your way of getting early retirement?
Yeah, maybe. With a little more money? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well-
Last I heard, my mom's okay, guys.
Good.
So
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Knock on wood here.
no accidents there.
Yeah. No. Please no. Oh my gosh. So that's how was your weekend?
I was busy. Friday night, we went out to dinner with a friend. Because, people are doing that again. So it's kind of nice to kind of return to normalcy a little bit there.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, we woke up early, rented a truck from U-Haul, a pickup truck. I went to Home Depot and got some supplies. So as you know, we've been going through this big backyard renovation. And we're getting down to the steps of like, okay, we're just pretty much done. We're just going to finish off a few things. And Crackhead Blue is wanting to do her garden again. So we've been planning that she's been getting some seedlings going.
Rock on.
Those have to get in the ground pretty soon. So we're like, all right, we got to do this garden thing like now. This has to happen.
It's
So
time.
rented a truck, went and got the supplies to build the box out for the garden. We had arranged to go pick up some really good nutrient-rich soil up in Ramona, which is about, for those of you who aren't familiar with our area, about 35 miles away, but it's like in the mountains kind of. High desert mountains, whatever. Got the soil, came back. I unloaded the truck by wheelbarrow load by wheelbarrow load. We got 1.5 yards, so if anybody knows their cubic yards as far as soil, that's how much we got. And so that's quite a bit.
Oh,
And,
okay.
then built out the garden box, and then Crackhead Blue yesterday. Or we had a family function yesterday, and then after that, Crackhead Blue was hard at work, filling the box with the stuff, getting the garden ready. So I think the plants will probably go into the ground here pretty soon. We just got a couple more things to finish off, and it's coming together. So
Rock on.
it's nice.
Very. I even saw that Crackhead Blue stole one of your beers because
She did.
She
That's
ran
okay
out.
though.
you're like, it wasn't stolen. I freely give it.
Yeah. It's in the fridge. She lives here. Whatever. Not a big deal.
Nice. Very nice.
How about you?
Well, the weekend I wasn't here, or that weekend I was like sick, like high temperature, all that stuff. But last weekend I also was doing yard work. Also, I took my car to Home Depot. I don't know. I was thinking I probably should have borrowed a truck or some sorts, but we bought this this AstroTurf, or fake grass, if you will, and designed or put like this grass on the side of our house.
Okay.
Mostly because, well, we have feral cats, and
Ah.
they like to use.
They have to pee on everything.
Yeah, well, that and poop, and they
Yeah,
put
okay.
it all over our yard like we have a
Yeah.
litter box. So
Jerks.
the grass is down, and it's stapled in of sorts, and then we put some nice brick around it. So even if they try and scratch, it's not coming up for them.
Right.
So far, it's for the last couple of days, it's been good, and they will go in every single day. So
Yeah. Okay.
far we're good. So yeah, and then starting Wednesday, they are painting our. What is it? They're just spray painting where the pool is supposed to be put.
Okay.
So we're getting an in-ground pool.
Right.
Kind of excited about that.
They're painting like marking? They're
Yes,
marking for
yes,
it?
they're
Okay,
marking.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
Gotcha. All right.
Thank you. You speak DJ well.
They're gonna mark where it's going, basically.
Yes, yeah, they're gonna mark where it's going and where the digger
Plumbing
thing is
and
gonna come out and dig.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
So
gotcha.
kind of excited about this.
Cool, man. It's gonna be real here pretty soon.
It is.
There's
It's
gonna be a hole
gonna
in the
be
ground.
fully real. July 5th or earlier.
Wow.
Yeah.
You excited?
I am excited.
Sweet.
I really am. And I could tell Penny is too, because she goes, when we were in Home Depot this weekend, she was like, ooh, we could use something like that for our backyard. And she even bought a string of lights for out back.
Okay.
We might have to get 2 more because it's not big enough. But they're nifty and they're LED and they change colors, and it's kind of neat.
Fancy.
Yeah. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. And then also we need to get a grill because we don't have one of those.
That's important.
When you give a mouse a cookie, when you give a mouse a swimming pool.
Oh, yeah. Now you got to get all kinds of other things.
Yeah. So, but the yard, I'm happy with how it's getting to go. I mean, we don't have any live growing things because we just can't do that. Like, we accidentally killed a cactus, and those things don't take a lot of water here in the desert. And we killed it. I don't know how we did.
It happens.
Right? Oh my gosh.
So.
And a succulent. I guess those things are hard to kill too. And I managed to. Well, I can't say I did. Penny and I worked together to kill it. Not on purpose, but Anyway. Let's see. Let's talk a little bit about. So we do have Sean Connery to talk about. We're gonna wait for Beth to get here.
Okay.
I think I really like to hear, and she makes some really great Sean Connery sounds. So she's got the voice thing going. Like, if she wasn't a voice actor, well, she isn't, but she should be.
Yeah, there was an old game called Diablo 2 where one of the main dudes you had to talk to in town, he definitely talked like Lish, and it sounded exactly like Sean Connery did. So it was like
awesome.
it was funny. We'd always call him Connery. Yeah. Even though that wasn't his name in the game, but
yeah, Sir Sean Connery. So, but I do have some entertainment news. I guess we could go through that.
yeah, there's a little bit to talk about.
A little bit. First of all, Coda won Best Picture.
Yep.
We're really excited about that. And then the lead actor got Best Actor in Coda, which was really neat. The deaf man.
Yeah.
So that was super cool. We didn't get to watch it, but we did get tweeted out the news, so we saw that. And then the Oscars were pretty much a crap show after that.
Yeah, I mean,
according to Twitter,
all anyone's talking about is Will Smith and Chris Rock. So
yeah, and that that to me that takes away from
A bit, yeah.
the amazingness of what these actors have tried to do and portray.
A little bit.
Yep. So, I think I mentioned Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is a thing.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a thing, and it's getting ready to. I think they've filmed. I think Jim Carrey is done filming with it, so he's reprising his role as the bad guy with a big mustache.
Dr. Robotnik.
Yep, Dr. Robotnik, and this time he's actually bald. So that'll be neat. I'm curious how he comes back from the mushroom planet. I wouldn't.
I never saw the first one. So
oh, you didn't? Oh
yeah,
my gosh! I just totally spoiled it.
It's fine. I probably will never see it.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
If we're just being honest,
Yeah.
probably won't ever watch it. So
right. Let's see what else. Disney Plus just released a whole bunch of rated R stuff that it said it would never do. So if you haven't logged in lately, if you log
Disney
in
Plus?
next, Disney Plus.
Well, one of the movies that I put in my eyes, we watched on Disney Plus just recently, so I was going to talk about that.
Oh, okay, rock on. Well, so that's the thing. It is. It now has parental controls like it didn't have before.
Yeah. Okay. So that was something that popped up, and Crackhead Blue was like, "What the heck is this?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Did you do that?" Like, it just kind of was there.
Yeah. It's forcing everybody to choose.
Yeah. So we don't have any kids in this house that we have to worry about. So
yeah.
But why? I mean, it's all Disney. Why would you need parental controls on that? It's like everything's pretty much okay.
No,
I don't know.
No, because all of their Netflix stuff. That's
because they put the
TVMA.
Marvel Netflix shows on there.
Yes,
and some of those are okay.
Yeah, so
I
that's
get it.
why. Yeah, so they put that out there. So get your pin ready.
Yeah,
remember it.
Silly.
Hopefully. So. It's interesting. They said they wouldn't ever do that. But I guess the other thing is it's not really rated R. It's rated MA.
Right.
So, okay.
Who knows?
I don't know. I'm wondering. I think that what is the Deadpool? Deadpool, I think, is going to be on there, too.
No way. Come on.
Yeah.
Didn't Deadpool get an R rating?
Yes. Yes, it did.
I don't think it's going to be on there.
It'll be on there. Yeah, because of the new system where they can use parental controls. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's how that goes. Disney Plus doing that. Hey, Harry Styles, you know him, right? That singer from. Yeah, he dropped out of Robert Eggers' Nosferatu remake.
Oh.
And so he's remaking Nosferatu with Anna Taylor-Joy. So that ought to be an interesting thing. They didn't mention who's going to be replacing.
Wait. He dropped out of somebody else's remake to do his own remake?
No. Harry Styles is. I don't know. Harry Styles has a. He's doing some other movies, so he couldn't do it.
I see. Okay.
So, but they haven't said who's replacing Harry Styles in that film.
Mm-hmm.
So, other wonderful news: Weird Al, that movie, wrapped up, which is kind of cool. They're in post-production now.
How excited are you for that?
I'm super excited. I can't wait. I don't know. It's supposed to be for Roku. I don't know how to say the name.
Mm-hmm.
But
Roku, you had it right the first time.
Oh, good. I just happen to have Roku. But if I could buy it digitally on iTunes, I'm totally doing that.
Right.
Why pay? Why watch something if there's going to be commercials? Thank you. Especially with Weird Al involved. Seriously? Take my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Penny just turned 40-something?
40-something. Got it.
Okay, exactly.
Happy birthday,
40.
Penny.
Sorry. So and she doesn't care. People know how old she is.
Happy birthday, Penny.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Welcome
so
to the
awesome.
40s.
Yep. She's in the club now.
She's in the 40s club.
Yep. And just the other day, she was like, I feel like my eyesight is getting worse.
I know how that goes.
Yeah, we all know that one. But anyway, and that's actually all of the news that I have. Joe, you have anything?
No news.
James, you have anything?
I do have a piece of news.
Okay.
The drummer from the Foo Fighters has passed away.
Oh yes, that was a shocker.
Very unexpectedly.
I saw some report today that said his heart was way enlarged.
Yeah, and I mean, Crackhead Blue came across something where I guess the early report was they found 10 substances in his system. So I don't know. You know, it's all speculation as far as I'm concerned, and I'm not anybody to judge anybody's lifestyle. So I mean, it's a loss for sure because he seemed like a pretty upbeat, talented musician. So
yeah,
it definitely sucks.
And when you call out rock and roll, you think there's 3 words: sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Right.
Oh, sorry, that's 4. Sorry.
You said and. Yeah.
I did.
And rock and roll.
Oh my gosh.
You said that's more than 3.
Does ampersand count as a?
I don't know if it's an ampersand. I think you have to say
and. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're really blowing it.
I just ruined that entire thing. Oh my.
Anyway,
gosh.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. I mean, look, we even lost Michael Jackson at age 50. Like,
yeah, it's super young
due to
though.
some of the same stuff, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It just seems so young.
There's a song.
And like when you're a young kid, you're like 50. Man, that's old. But I'm only 8 years away from that. So it's like that's not that far away.
Right. But hopefully you're not going to abuse your body with 10 substances.
No, I haven't. I haven't been doing
Good.
that.
Yeah, me neither. We've
just
been
black
good.
coffee in the morning.
Well, that's better than my orange Monster.
Yeah, most probably. I stopped drinking energy drinks after I had that little scare that I had.
Oh.
Yeah. My heart was going nuts, and
was it?
I had to go to the emergency room and all this stuff, and
Oh.
I turned out to be fine.
Good.
They just said I was dehydrated, but
oh, well, yeah. Most energy drinks are a diuretic.
Well, yeah, but it just didn't make sense. There's a lot of other factors. I'll tell you some other time, but
yeah, that's fine.
I haven't touched them since then.
Okay.
That was probably 4 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
So yeah, I used to have them on occasion, even. So it wasn't like a regular thing. It just I don't know. I just thought, okay, no more of those.
Interesting.
So yeah,
mine's regular, every morning like coffee. But I don't like coffee.
Well, you can make coffee taste good. You can put stuff in it to make it taste good.
True.
I drink black coffee because if you get good coffee, then it doesn't matter.
I guess. I guess I have to try more coffees and see if there's anything that I like.
I mean, well, you don't have to. You know what I mean? It's like that scene in Elf when he drinks the coffee and he's like, ugh, and then his dad tells him, you don't have to drink that.
That's true. Good point.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I like tea. I mean, I guess I could switch to tea in the morning.
You could drink caffeinated tea.
Yeah.
If it's the caffeine you think you need.
I think that's what it is. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I guess. But is there something? Should I not stop cold turkey? I mean, that sounds bad.
I don't know. I mean, it probably won't hurt you. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, me neither. I guess I should talk to my doctor about this.
You could. You could do that.
All right. Well, hey, doctor, if you're listening, let me know. Call me, 512-podcast. Or if there's any doctors listening, let me know.
Oh, another piece of entertainment news.
Yes, bring it on.
Mayans season 3 is getting ready to come out. No, season 4? Season 4.
Ooh, I'll have to ask Checho about that.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. That's the tie-in.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's season 4. Yeah, season 4 is coming.
Cool.
April. So every time I see a little, I actually like the show, but I tweeted at JD Pardo, the main character.
Yeah.
Like a year or two ago, just saying how I finally caught up on the show and I really enjoyed his character. And he retweeted me and responded.
Rock on.
And then I sent another little thing to a couple days ago how I caught the season 4 trailer and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. And he retweeted it and commented back. So it's like pretty neat, like nice. Checho does our art. He does the bikes on there, and now I'm tweeting back and forth with JD Pardo. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Oh,
Yeah.
that's really rocking.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm trying to think, like, one of the actors in it. Well, I'll talk about it a little bit when we get to what we're watching.
Sure.
Which is really soon. Like, it's coming up any second now.
It's coming.
But yeah, I think one of the actors is in one of the shows that I was just watching, a DC novel thing. Because I think I remember when I may or may not have been on the set of that show.
Oh.
I think I saw him there. But anyway, I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, oh well, that's the way it goes. Okay, so and if I'm wrong, let me know. 512 podcast. Or you could email us. What is it? Shout out at tfwmovies.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You find us at tfwmovies. It's so funny. Like, the best way to find us is at tfwmovies or hashtag tfwmovies. You can look up things for watching, and a billion things
there.
pop up.
Yeah, you get all kinds of other stuff.
Like, everybody says, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching us. We mean it, darn it.
It's like a keyword,
in our
yeah.
title.
Yeah.
Even though we're an audio podcast. I feel like...
it is funny. Audio podcast called Thanks for Watching.
Yeah.
I get it.
But, yeah, see, we mean it. We mean it. Thanks for watching movies and all the stuff that entertainers put out. That's
right.
That's the point, see? Our biggest one, Patreon. We have several Patreon subscribers, and I absolutely... Well, all of us appreciate you for being part of the show. Because technically, like... Imagine it like, you buy stock in a company that doesn't make any money.
Then you're holding on to nothing.
You're holding on to nothing, but you own a piece of it, right? So
yeah, you own a piece of nothing.
Pretty much. But it's it's almost like, so back in the day when I was trying to make movies, like independent films and stuff, one of the other producers basically said, well, the best way to get somebody to fund your film is ask a dentist, because they just want bragging rights. And they'll just spend money on your production. I'm like, oh, dentists, huh? Yeah, they make a lot of money, and they want to brag about what they're doing.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know. I felt like when I was asking them, trying to get money out of them was like pulling teeth. I don't know.
You were setting me up. You were setting that up from the beginning, weren't you?
From the beginning.
Jeez.
Well, Friday is April Fool's Day.
Jeez. Should have seen that one coming.
Oh, my goodness. So anyway, Patreon, patreon.com/TFWmovies. That's where you could go and own a piece of Thanks for Watching.
Terrible.
Terrible, I know.
Despicable.
I know. But hey, you get to be on the Marco Polo. You get to listen to the playlists that Beth puts out.
James, reach over there and bop DJ on the head for me.
Wow. Oh. James. Were you watching the Oscars? No, I'm kidding. I'm awful. That's awful.
Jeez.
Let's see. Some
James
exclusive.
pointed out Moon Knight comes out this week.
Oh yes, Moon Knight comes out. Yes, that ought to be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
And now that's coming out in the theaters, or is it coming straight to Disney Plus?
That's Disney Plus.
Okay,
It's a series, not a movie.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah.
So we gotta watch every Thursday or whenever, or Friday, whenever it comes
Whenever it's
out.
coming out, right?
That's driving me
we'll be
nuts.
We'll be up in Anaheim for WonderCon this weekend.
Oh, yay! Oh, that should be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, send some pictures.
Looking forward to that one for sure.
Yeah. In Anaheim, you gonna stop by the Disneyland?
I don't think so. Not
Yeah.
gonna work that one in. It's expensive, man.
Well, I mean, the cons are really busy anyway, so...
Yeah, well, don't have any time.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you're not waiting to get in for 2 hours.
No, I should be able to get right through. I got my professional registration still, so I was able to get in that way.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Next time I want to go to D23.
You could say you're an influencer or media, podcaster.
Totally.
You might be able to get something.
Thousands of hours of podcasting.
Yeah, you can try.
I'll try. What the heck? What's the worst thing that can happen?
They
say no. Buy your ticket. I'm like, okay, I'll buy my ticket.
Yep.
And then wait in 2 hours. Anyway, moving on. So next week we'll talk about Sean Connery and all his wonderful things. And we already have James Explains for Sean Connery. So that'll be really neat. But hey, stuff we've been putting in our eyes. I just want to go ahead and say I did put Snakes on a Plane in my eyes.
What a silly movie, man.
That really is a silly film.
Yeah,
I mean...
It's out there.
And so where I grew up, there were a ton of gardener snakes. And there were a lot of gardener snakes in the film. And I was like, those are the most harmless snakes. But I guess people that don't know snakes...
Snakes are snakes to most people. So.
Right. It's exactly. It was a snake no matter what.
Right.
And then you could tell the real mean ones were more CGI, which was cool.
Because they weren't actually going to be having them roam around the set.
But it was that was a crazy, like, you had everything that could happen on a plane happen.
Yeah.
I mean, with snakes, and there were and the scenes in the bathroom, and just the
biting certain things. Oof.
Yeah, what? Stupid! You don't pull.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You stick your hands in that snake's mouth and you pry that snake open and kill it.
Or biting that lady right on the eye.
Oh gosh, that was crazy.
That one was pretty. That one made me kind of ooh.
Yeah, and that old lady that is the stewardess.
Yeah,
she's in a lot of like scary films,
but like goofy scary movies, right?
Yeah, some goofy, some really scary. But yeah,
okay.
I mean, to be, I guess, typecasted in these types of films.
Yeah.
You could make a living.
It's not a bad thing.
No, not a bad thing at all. So that was pretty cool.
She's gonna retire. She's gonna retire after
you
that
could.
flight.
And look who you got. Like some. Now was Samuel L. Jackson an A-list actor back at that point?
I mean, he's always gonna be one.
Yeah, well, he is always. But was he then?
Because it wasn't that long ago.
Okay.
Pulp Fiction had pretty much skyrocketed him way up.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction,
and that was way before that. So.
Okay.
And he did a bunch of other Tarantino movies, so he was fine.
Okay.
He was A-list.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Cool. So I mean, it was. I bet it was fun to be on the set. I bet they had a blast. I mean, opening up the cushion. It was not a seat cushion, but a life raft.
Yeah, the life raft to seal off the.
That was brilliant. I thought that was super smart.
Yeah, that was a pretty good idea.
Yeah, except for they were already in the cockpit anyway.
Yeah.
And you know, it was just so weird to see where everything was on the plane. So it was just, I don't know. I'm like the setup and why do you keep going down there?
So yeah, James brings up a point too. He was an A-lister, but he knew it was a goofy movie.
Yeah.
And he did it because he wanted to do like a silly movie.
That makes sense.
And part of the story is that they wanted to change the name to something more serious. He's like, I'm not going to do it if you don't call it Snakes on a Plane.
Brilliant. Yeah, I think you mentioned that last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he wouldn't do it unless they call it that.
Right.
I mean, he wanted the name so he could say it. I'm tired of the MF snakes on the MF plane. It was so
exactly.
Exactly. Hilarious.
So good.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I give it a 7 because I was entertained. It was
okay. Hey, Crackhead Blues joined us.
Hey, Crackhead Blue.
One of the perks of the Patreon, you get to jump right into the live studio audience.
Yes, right. Live studio audience. Say hi, James. All right. Well,
don't force James to say anything. If
I
he
won't.
Say anything.
I'll be good.
Quit being a bully.
Okay, I'll stop.
Nobody likes a bully.
That's true. Nobody likes a bully.
Equilibrium
was on the plate for all of us.
Yes.
I've
seen it multiple times.
Have you?
Yes. It's my one gripe is that it got overshadowed by The Matrix because they came out roughly the same time.
Oh, okay.
And The Matrix had Keanu. It had Lawrence Fishburne. It had Hugo, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Hugo. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Hugo. Igo. Anyway, Equilibrium is it. I think it's a great movie. I like the concept. I like the setting. I like pretty much everything about it.
It was a fascinating film. Like the whole idea of we're going emotionless, kind of like
emotion suppression. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like a Vulcan,
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me. What else?
James says Matrix was great, but in some ways Equilibrium was better. Definitely holds its own. I feel the same way. I like the first Matrix movie a lot because I also like that premise. I like that setting that we're living in a fake thing, like it's all fake. And I think Equilibrium has some really cool parts. Like, I think it's just, the story itself is really interesting. I mean, how do you control everybody? Take all their emotions away.
Yeah.
It
was the ultimate in control. And then with the, just having these people like with the computer, like you don't even know their leader is no longer there.
Right.
Like, how many people actually knew he was there or not?
Right. Who knows?
The one gripe that I have is that when you're shooting a monitor, it doesn't actually destroy the computer, the CPU.
What do you mean?
I know. It drove me nuts. Just crazy. Like, why are you shooting the monitor? It does nothing.
That's how you destroy it.
Uh-huh. Good grief. But they made it look like it was actually doing something.
It was.
It was. Good grief. Shoot the CPU. I mean, at least, in Free Guy, at least he was actually hitting the servers and not the monitors.
No, if you shoot the monitor, the computer is done. Don't you know that?
I guess I didn't know that. So I'm not a computer guy, I guess.
That's funny.
I do have a minor in information technology, but has nothing to do with the monitor, really.
Yeah, you must have been absent on monitor day.
I must have been.
Yeah.
Maybe it was. So I probably thought it was like a water monitor instead, and it was a snakes on the plane moment.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
No, I know. It's for thematics.
Yeah. I mean, it's dramatic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you shoot the monitor because the face that's there you don't like.
Right.
So shoot the face.
Shoot the face and then the whole computer blows up.
Yeah. Because, I mean, and it's very possible that he was shooting with electrical rounds that fried the whole unit.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
There you're getting a little too far.
All right. But,
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
I get your point. I get your point, though.
Yeah, but overall, it was really a good film. I did enjoy Equilibrium. I was worried at first because you picked it.
What?
I was like, oh dear, what
What's
are
that
we
mean?
getting into this time? But overall, it's actually well done. So good choice. I would watch it again, and I think I need to
Okay.
watch it again
I
because
think it's good. I think it's good.
there's so much to it.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's you definitely you'll miss stuff. You could probably miss stuff the first time, little subtle things.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. If you want to see it again, see it again.
I really liked the son. I kind of felt like the son was overdoing it, and then finding out why made more sense.
Yeah. He was trying to hide it.
Yeah, and he was doing good. I thought for sure the son was like still taking the juice.
Yeah. The daughter wasn't either.
Yeah. Well, the daughter didn't hide it as well.
Right.
Yeah. Probably because she was younger. I'm guessing. Maybe it's an age thing. But, overall, still good. I was trying to grasp why he stopped taking it other than just dropping it.
Why did he stop taking it?
Yeah. Or wait. I'm now I'm trying to flash back. They put it in his brain to do it, right? They were trying.
Because he was a grammaton cleric, so he was like, I have to do this. This is part of my thing, or else what am I doing?
Right. So I mean, it does kind of make sense. I mean, I see it. Just thinking about the film makes me think like how deep that film really is.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. Like I said.
Yeah.
If you watch it again, you'll probably glean more information.
Yeah, yeah. And just an FYI, the dogs die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for one.
Exactly. So at least they saved the
sad.
puppy.
It is sad.
It is. So I did have to. I warned Beth.
You warned Beth
on the Marco Polo. I was like, don't watch it stop at 1:45 or however long it was, or 42 minutes or something like that, and then
I forgot what you said, but I remember.
And it was just 2 minutes,
Yeah.
But still, super sad. Anyway, I can't wait to hear Beth's take on it. That'd be really nice for next week if we have her while she's mending Mom's toe. Ay. So what do you rate this?
It's an 8 for me.
Yeah.
7. Yeah.
Okay.
8's pretty high.
I mean, you have watched it how many times?
I've seen it at least 5 times.
Yeah, that seems like
probably
you like it.
more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8. I'd give it an 8.
I give it an 8 as well. I like how deep it was. I like there were a few instances like the shooting of the monitor.
Yeah.
but there are a couple other things where I kind of like tilted my head like my dog going, "Huh?" But
the final fight with Taye Diggs is a little weird too, but
yeah, that was a little weird as well.
But it's okay.
I love the hype. Like they hyped up that guy, and they're like, he's gonna like kick his butt, and it's just one swipe and he's dead.
Yep,
I'm like,
done. Yep.
Bye. That didn't last, which I'm glad. I mean, it was not something I expected at all, and I'm glad they did it. It was a little gross though.
Yeah, the way they did it, and it wasn't this long, drawn out fight either, which was nice too.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't make it that. So, but yeah, great film. I would recommend it. It's HBO Max. Check it out if you can. Stop it at 42.
Yeah, exactly. Crackhead Blue. One of my favorite scenes. Crackhead Blue linked the gif of the Indiana Jones movie where the guy's swinging the sword, getting ready to fight him, and he just shoots him.
Yeah, that's a great scene.
And walks away super, like, unimpressed. It's so great.
Bring a gun to a knife fight. That's better. That's funny. So, Joe, what else have you been watching?
Well, we saw Turning Red on Disney Plus.
Yes. Oh, my
And
gosh.
Absolutely love that movie. Man, Crackhead Blue's seen it 5 times. I've seen it, I think, 2.5, maybe 3 times.
Me too.
It's so good.
Yeah. Oh, it's really good.
It's so good. I love every part. Yeah, our favorite character is, what's her name? Crackhead Blue? I forget her. Abby. We love Abby.
Oh, Abby. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's
Yeah.
great. So
Great film. Pixar really they put a lot of meaning into what they're making.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I mean, it makes sense. It takes like 4 or 5 years to make these things.
So it does suck that it didn't get a theater release, and Crackhead Blue was pretty upset about it. Like, hey, why not? Why didn't it get a theater release? And then some of the reviewists, I don't know why I was going to call them that. Some people on YouTube speculate that Pixar is getting the short end of the stick as far as like not being released into the theaters because it's keeping people subscribed for the stuff in between.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, hopefully they're getting paid.
I mean, they're making money, but it's not like theater money.
Yeah.
You know?
But hey, these, like, if you even think about the episodes of the, what is it called, the Mandalorian, or the other book of blanking on his name.
What?
Anyway,
Boba Fett?
Boba Fett, yeah. Each episode, they spend like $25 million an episode. So, I mean, to think about how much they'd spend on a film like this, I mean, somebody made money. They made their money. And trust me, it got a theatrical release in my theater. That sounded kind of snobby, didn't it? In my theater.
In my theater.
Oh, and yes, I have Grey Poupon.
But yeah, we really liked it. Glad we watched it.
That's excellent. That's cool. Yeah, good one. Did you watch anything else?
Finally watched Free Guy.
Okay.
Watched The Adam Project.
Oh, yes.
And I really enjoyed The Adam Project more than Free Guy.
Yeah.
Free Guy was funny.
Yeah.
It was a little silly. Well, I mean, I think it was meant to, but
Yeah.
I liked Adam Project quite a bit.
Yeah, I did too.
And then Crackhead Blue is offering up. We watched Summer of Soul, which just won. I think Questlove won something for that one.
Okay.
It's a documentary on Disney Plus about the Harlem Culture Festival in same year as Woodstock, so 1969.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was that summer that they were doing a Harlem Cultural Festival. In that summer, and every week there was a performance in the park, and you should check it out if you got time and you enjoy, music from that era. You should definitely check it out.
I did see that pop up on the list, and I was like,
Yeah.
Maybe I'll click on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it won Best Documentary. There you go.
Rock
Thank
on.
you, Crackhead Blue.
Sweet. I saw that it won that. That's good.
Crackhead Blue watched My Octopus Teacher, which is another documentary on there.
Oh.
The 2 Ryan Reynolds movies.
Dang.
Turning Red. I don't think I've watched. We had a friend over. Crackhead Blue. What did we watch before showing him Turning Red? We watched a different movie. Oh, we showed him Groundhog's Day. He had never seen Groundhog Day, so we watched it. We watched that. Good movie.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
And that's pretty much all I've been putting in my eyes, except for schoolwork.
Schoolwork.
Text.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, we
about
watched
you?
Encanto again.
Okay, can't go wrong with that.
No, finished the 4th season of Discovery, Star Trek Discovery. I am in awe. Like, I've watched this go from an amazing, absolutely amazing show, first season, second season being meh, third season going, all right, there we go, now they got it, and the 4th season here going, they nailed it.
All right.
Super good. I'm ready to watch it again. Like, I'm really happy with what they did and how it turned out. I'm a little freaked out because the way the season ended, they wrapped everything up nicely in a bow without anything unraveling. Nothing unraveled. Not even a hint of an unraveling,
Okay.
which scares me. So now I need to scour the internet and see if they're going to have a 5th season.
Oh, you think they might have ended it?
I think so.
Okay, possible.
I hope not, because there's so much well, and maybe the unraveling is that there is so much undiscovered.
Right.
So
Okay.
they are, I can't remember, 900 years into the future of Star Trek right now, and they literally in this thing reached the edge of the universe.
Okay.
And what's beyond that? We don't know.
We don't know.
I'm excited for what could happen there.
All right.
But anyway, I digress. There's so much to that's amazing in this film. There's crying. I cried. There's so much.
Oh, wow.
So much heart and soul and so good. I'm sorry. I'm so happy with it.
Good.
The next one, I am just going crazy. We haven't finished the season yet, but it just started. Picard, season 2. If you want to talk about a season going in a completely different direction, it's gone. Like, this thing is like, hey, look at what we're doing. We're going to do all this synthetic stuff. All right, season 2, we're scrapping all of that. We're bringing in the Q and giving Q, I don't know if I should say.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say.
Somebody listening probably doesn't want it.
Yeah, but Q, you know how Q is. He just messes everything up, but he has a purpose. He always has a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And the Borg, I am really excited as to where this is going, even though I'm I'm on the verge of hating it. And to me, if it feels like one of those things where if you're messing with time or something is a dream, like Q would be, it's like, what's the point of the whole thing? If you could just snap your finger and bring it back, what's the point?
Well, what's the point? I don't know.
I don't know.
Remains to be seen.
But I know there's an end game there somewhere. Enjoy
That's a
the
different
pun.
movie.
But I know. Anyway, I'm really enjoying the journey. And if that's probably what it's all about. I'm really enjoying the journey. I'm really sad that some of the like the character Soji isn't there anymore. Some of the other characters aren't there right now. I doubt we're gonna see Picard's number 1, Riker. I don't think we're gonna see him like we saw him last time. I feel like we're not gonna see Brent Spiner. Even though I'd like to see him again. But I don't know. Like, I have no idea how this is going to go, and I have to wait to every Thursday to find out. So, great. I probably said way more than I should. I'm pretty sure, but because I like to talk about these things after I've seen the whole season.
Right.
But I'm just so excited about it. I guess I'm excited about Star Trek as you are as about Star Wars.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So I love how it's going. I really do. We haven't talked about Picard being a synthetic life form. So,
is that a possibility?
Oh, it's actuality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the end of
Is that
last
spoiler alert? Is that a spoiler?
No, it's the end of last season.
Oh well, okay.
I mean, those like me who watched it. We know. Those like you may never watch it.
Probably not.
Yeah. So, but great story. I'm really happy with it. So while I was sick, I finished watching Prodigy, the Star Trek Prodigy. It's a Nickelodeon cartoon.
Okay.
And then I finished watching all of the seasons of Lower Decks, which were also really good.
Good things about that.
It's and Lower Decks. I've probably talked about it before, but Lower Decks is basically what happens behind the scenes, not of the number ones and the captains and all that, but the people who have to. They're the ones cleaning and doing all the extra little stuff, right? So, watched a great film last night called Rescued by Ruby. I did not know that this was a true story until the very end. Because that's when they throw up the pictures and say they've been together for 10 years and all that stuff. But a really wonderful film, and the actor who plays the Barry Allen in the TV show, the Flash.
Yeah.
He is the lead actor in this film.
Okay.
Basically, this this guy, he has ADHD. He cannot sit still. He learns a specific way. Somebody with ADHD, and for 9 years, this is the premise. So I'm not giving much away. For 9 years, he's been trying to get into the K9 force. Like he's a Rhode Island police officer, but he wants to get into K9 because he loves dogs and he loves them like crazy. But for the 9 years that he's tried, he's failed because the guy who gives them a shot basically says, you can't even sit still. You have to be focused. Your dog has to be focused. You cannot do this without focus. Somebody is waiting for their son or daughter to come back alive or get closure or something like that. If you can't focus, you're going to ruin their lives. And so this is the final year. His final year, once he turns 30, he ages out. He can't apply anymore.
Right.
And so it's the story behind him finding a dog. And the dog cannot find a forever home. The dog goes to the pound, gets adopted out. The owners bring him back because he's too wild, too crazy. Too much like, ADHD. So I'm not going to go any further with this because that's sort of the whole plot of the film.
Yep.
And it's a sweet story, and the dog does not die.
Good.
There might be a dead human.
Okay.
But we never see it. Thank goodness. But anyway, great film. Great film. It's on Netflix. It's, again, Rescued by Ruby. Ruby is the dog.
Okay.
So, cute film. Watching The Equalizer, the TV show with Queen Latifah.
Yeah, how's that?
I love it. Penny and I are both loving it. It's pretty cool. Funny thing is, James told me really interesting story about Queen Latifah. Did you know? I don't know if you know this, but our Patreon member James
Yeah.
speaks Arabic.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and so in Arabic, Latifah means queen.
So Queen?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So anyway, I thought that was fascinating. But yeah, so The Equalizer with Queen Latifah, it's on HBO. No, sorry, not HBO. It's on Mountain Plus or Paramount Plus.
Paramount.
Yeah. So it's on the Mountain. Check it out if you get a chance.
James says it's actually Queen the Queen.
Oh, Queen the Queen. Oh, La, like in Spanish, the La is the or L is the okay. Queen the Queen. That makes it even cooler, I think, in my brain.
Yeah, maybe.
And when she says, "My name is Queen Latifah," pun intended. She could say that. I would say it. I would totally say that.
I know you would.
I wonder if she's ever said that. I'm going to have to ask her. I will have to tweet her and see if she says anything. That'd be funny. Okay, so Equalizer Season 2 is what we're watching. So Turning Red, yes, we watched that. Absolutely amazing. Then we watched also on, it's another hour and 20 minute film called The Making of Turning Red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we watched that too.
Oh my gosh, that was, I think it made Turning Red even better.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, just watching how they came about, and I mean, and all of the people, the directors, the people in charge, all women.
Yep.
Amazing. Yep. And one was pregnant. I don't even know how she did it. Like that's tough.
Good stuff.
I mean, I've never been pregnant, so I don't know how tough it actually is.
I haven't either. So
but
I'm sure it's pretty tough.
Yeah, I'm sure too. But it's great. Watch that. I don't think it's called Making of Turning Red. I think it's the making of the Red Panda, or I can't.
I don't remember what it's called. But
me neither. But it's there. Check it out. Find it. Do some search. You got it. Adam Project. We watched that as well. That was really good. And so there. I think that's everything I watched. Mind you, I had 2 weeks, right? Like I had a lot. Well,
yeah, you had some time.
Yeah. Did I mention Picard is out? Okay,
I think you did.
Okay, good. Let's see. Box office this weekend. I really wanted to get out to see a movie. But I didn't get a chance to. There's several movies out I want to see. I want to see Uncharted. I want to see the Batman. And I want to see The Lost City. I know, so
you gotta go see Batman, man.
I know.
Batman Man.
The Batman Man.
So good. Oh my gosh.
Hopefully, I mean, if it's on HBO soon, I doubt it. They're making money.
I think 40. It was like 45 days. It was supposed to be on HBO, or maybe 65 days. I think I heard something like that.
I mean, with the $331 million in the can right now, they might keep it in their theater.
Yeah, they won't pull it so soon.
Even last weekend was $20 million, and I remember when that was like a first time run, like great box office take. So
yeah, it's such a good movie.
Yeah, but number one was The Lost City, which I really want to see as well. So that one's probably 45 days to release on the Mountain Plus.
The Mountain.
The Mountain. So, yeah, so that's it there. Now I have to remember where I put my show notes because I'm lost without them. Ta-da! All right. So if we have everybody next week, we're talking about Sean Connery. And if you have a Sean Connery film you'd like us to talk about or say something about or just say, hey, so-and-so watched this Sean Connery film. 512 Podcast, shout out at tfwmovies.com or at tfwmovies on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Checho's Standard Tattoo Parlor. I think you could still make appointments. Check it out. I don't know where he is right now in appointments. I'd imagine he's probably somewhere getting close to the summer. And he has summer deals coming out too. So he does portrait specials in the middle of the summer.
That's his specialty.
Yeah, it is his specialty in his shop. So, let's see. I was going to say Apostle_OFC. Do you have a plug? But maybe.
No, I mean, not anything current. Streams will return the first couple weeks of May. I'll do some streaming then. So if you want to catch me playing some video games, then you can. Other than that, it'll be this student life has got me. So
there you go, student life.
Yeah,
got it. And then Beth, I know she'd be plugging. What's her name?
Text for Clefs.
Courtney. Yeah, text for Clefs. I don't know how to spell it. TECHS for Clefs. The number 4
sure.
And then
yep.
Clefts.
Pretty sure.
There you go. You'll find it. We have I think we've tagged on Instagram text for Clefs at one point or another, and maybe I'll tag her again this week, so that way if you're looking for her, you'll find her there. I'll even tag Checho, and so that you have that too. So, all right. Well, is there anything else?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Well, that brings us to the end of the show. The saddest part of my day. But I do want to say a really big thank you to everybody who owns a piece of the show, you Patreon members. We appreciate you. We appreciate all your wonderful support. You guys are awesome. I want to thank Checho for your support and creating our logo. I want to thank Joey Flair for your support, lending your voice and some of your musical talent for the opening of the show. The cast. I'm DJ. Thank you, DJ.
I'm Joe.
Hey. Thank you, Joe. I do appreciate you hanging out with us every week. Beth Labine, I know you can't be here, but thank you so much for being on my show. I do appreciate it more than you guys know.
No problem.
The people that keep us going, I appreciate you guys as well. Crackhead Blue, thank you for taking care of Joe and making sure he's on the show. Dorothy Fielden, thank you for keeping Beth on the show. Take care of your big toe or whatever toe it is. But thank you for taking care of Beth. My wonderful wife, Penny McGee.
Penny, the real hero.
Forever grateful for just taking care of me when I should be taking care of you. You're amazing. You always tell me, go do your show notes, go do this, keeping me on my toes. Very grateful. And lastly, I am 100%, if I wasn't before, no, I was. I've always been 100% grateful for you for listening to our show. Thank you so much. By seeing these numbers, it shows me that I'm going to just keep talking about movies because, one, I love talking. Two, well, we love talking, actually. If you hadn't noticed, there's 3 of us that talk a lot. But anyway, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you. And as Beth would say, stay safe, wash your hands, and
be excellent to each other.
Do you want a moosing?
I got fat in my bones. Here's my fish.
P.S. Fish sauce is gross.